Hey Chana, this is Robbie Dono at Force Fitness. This is going to be your first and hopefully of many personal fitness videos that I'm going to create for you. You definitely helped me out that night, and I definitely want to do what I can to keep you on track with your fitness goal. So I remember you mentioning that you want to do a couple abdominal exercises. So what I'm going to do is provide a quick fit tip in the form of a tutorial. I want you to use this personal video for your own use. Obviously, welcome to share it with others. I definitely support that. But what we're going to do is provide just an introductory, slightly advanced session of abdominal exercises. We're going to start first with some core stabilization exercises in order to limit the amount of strain in your lower back as well as your abdomen. And then we're going to get into some actual exercises. And what I'll do is I'll just, keep up the relationship via email. You can call me whenever you want, 808-265-1859, and you can let me know if you have any questions regarding any of these exercises. So we're just going to give you a quick glimpse of what you should be doing prior to doing the abdominal exercises to get your core nice and strong. So I'm sure you've seen it before in the form of what they call a plank. In order to get your lower back and your abdominal muscles stable throughout the entire abdominal exercise, we want to work on these internal muscles first before we focus on how our exterior looks, okay? If our inside is strong, then everything on the outside will be a lot stronger. We're going to be setting ourselves up so that we're not going to be injured as much, and if we, God forbid, we do injure ourselves, we recover a lot quickly. So, first and foremost, we're going to start with what they call a traditional prone iso-ab plank. You're just going to place your hands, okay? Forearms parallel to each other. Your elbows are going to be directly below your shoulder. Your feet are going to be hip width apart. Abdomen's tucked in. You're going to keep your neck in a neutral position. And what you're going to do is you're just going to lift your hips up right here. Okay? What you want to do is you want to aim at holding this position for a minimum of 30 seconds, 3 times a day. This is going to give your body that core stabilization effort that it needs in order to progress on a regular basis with your abdominal training. Okay, I've already been holding it for about maybe like 20 seconds, so we're going to hold it a little bit longer. I want you to focus on keeping your abdomen pulled in towards your spine. That way you support the back. You don't want to sag. You don't want to pike it up. You just want to keep it nice and flat. That's about a little bit more than 30 seconds, or we're just going to bring it down. You're going to rest for about another 30 seconds, and then you're going to pop it back up. When you can hold this position for about 60 seconds without letting your body sag down, fall back to the starting position, or shake profusely, then you know that you're getting your body stronger. So hold that plank, okay, 3 times a day for 30 seconds, resting 30 seconds in between. From that position, what I would highly recommend is that you do what we call a side plank, okay? So after we do the 3 sets of the prone plank, we're going to go on our side. We're going to place if we're on our right side, our left leg is going to be over our right, and we're going to be crossing it over. This is more of a beginner position, and we're just going to keep the elbow, okay, directly below the shoulder, 90 degrees at the arm, and we're just going to keep our hand right on our waist, and we're just going to hold this position, okay, right here. So now we're working our obliques, our hips, as well as our abdomen and lower back, okay? You want to get a little bit more advanced. If that becomes easy, then you're going to stack both feet, one above the other. Notice that my body is one straight line, and a little bit more advanced. Raise that leg up, okay? Aim to hold this position, okay, the beginner position, stagger stance. Once again, 30 seconds with a 30-second rest break. Do that 3 times a day. So, just to recap, foundational core exercise, prone iso-ab, 30 seconds, abdomen's tucked in, no sagging, one completely straight back, and then transition after you do your first 3 sets, 3 sets of a side plank. Okay, let's do 3 sets on the right side, 3 sets on the left, and keeping your body stable as possible and focusing on your breathing. Okay, so we have 2 introductory core stabilization exercises. Now we're going to get into the actual abdominal work. Doing those exercises, you are getting an abdominal workout. You may not be moving, it's an isometric exercise, but you are significantly improving the strength and conditioning of the internal abdominal muscles. Now we're going to work more on the outside. So, what I'm going to do is avoid the very, very basic exercises because I don't want to waste your time. I'm certainly not here to waste mine. So I'm going to get right into slightly more advanced abdominal training. One of my favorite abdominal exercises that I always do with my clients as well as myself is what I call a jackknife sit-up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place my arms straight back. I'm going to bring my legs straight out. And what I'm going to do is keeping my abdomen pulled in towards my spine to support my lower back. I'm just going to take my body and just completely lift it, raise it up, straight up towards the ceiling. Notice that my hands are going towards my toes, trying to keep my legs as straight as possible, and I'm lifting my shoulders off the ground. Breathing out as I come up, breathe in as I come down. Notice that my head, nor my hands, or my feet are touching the ground. And I'm going to pop back up and squeeze again. So we're going to do 10. That's 1, exhale, 2, breathe in deep, abdomen pulled in, 3, exhale, 4, 5, 6, 7, reach up nice and high, feel it squeeze, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now that is a total abdominal exercise that we're working all the three major muscles of your abdominals. From that exercise, a slightly more advanced version, okay, would be, once again, both arms back, both legs out, and we're going to do what we call a crisscross sit-up. We're going to lift our body up again, about maybe 6 inches off the ground, and we're going to raise right arm to our left leg, bring it down, left arm to our right leg, bring it down. So in movement, 1, out, exhale, 2, out, exhale, 3, and reach, 4. Tremendous amount of work on the obliques, upper and lower abdominal region. Crisscross, 1, 2, 3, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and relax. You'll notice right away that you're going to start feeling just from holding this position, okay? And that's what I want to tell you is even if just holding this position, okay, is difficult, you're going to notice how much of a benefit you're going to be producing from doing the actual movement, okay? Those stabilization exercises that I showed you earlier during the core portion of this workout is going to definitely help strengthen your lower back as well as your abdominal muscles prior to doing those exercises. So for now, those are 2 good exercises that you can do. Straight up jackknife sit-up, hands to your feet to your legs, your hands to your feet, and then crisscross, opposite arm to opposite leg, keeping your hands and your legs slightly off the ground throughout the entire movement. For both of those, try to do just 10 reps per exercise. When you're doing the crisscross, just 10 total reps, and do about 3 sets each. So you got, everything is 3 sets, 30 seconds for your core stabilization exercises, and just 10 reps until you can comfortably do those abdominal exercises that we just did, the jackknife and the crisscross sit-up, comfortably without your lower back hurting. What I'll do is I'll send you a little bit more as we progress. For now, check out my our website at forcefitnesshi.com. That's forcefitnesshigh.com. And if you have any other questions, I'll provide my phone number and email in the email that I sent with this video. And I will talk to you soon, Chana. Make it a great day.